Okay, so this is going to be a little confusing. We've talked briefly about this in the past, but that would be this idea of tangents. And we've done tangent already. It was part of our trig unit where we had sine, cosine, and tangent. This is a completely different tangent. So now this is a physical object. We talked a little bit about this when we started the chapter. I think we already had a definition. That's why I gave it to you. It's a line that intersects a circle in exactly one point. So in our picture, the tangent line is the pink thing. Okay, the line AB is tangent because you can see out there it hits in one point. That point, as it says, is called the point of tangency. It's the one point where the tangent line hits the circle. And then I drew in a couple other segments. I drew in a radius, okay, from C to A. So that's the radius that connects the center of the circle to the point of tangency. And then I drew in this segment from C to B. Doesn't really have a name, it's just in there. The reason I drew that in there is because there's an important part of tangents that we haven't talked about, and that is anytime a line is tangent to a circle, it forms a 90-degree angle with the radius at the point of tangency. So all of a sudden, a whole bunch of right triangles start popping up. The reason I drew the orange in there is because that orange now becomes the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. Okay, not the pink. The pink is not the hypotenuse. The orange is the hypotenuse. Okay, questions? Good. Am I going too fast? You still writing? Still writing. Still writing? Okay, I'll wait a second. I got one more slide and then we're done.
Wait, so then the line of tangent, that's a pink line, right?
Correct. See, look, I color-coded it. Word tangent's in pink, the line's in pink.
Yeah.
See, I'm not as dumb as I look, you know. Nobody could be that dumb. That was a joke. You didn't even get it, did you? All right, I'm just going to keep going.
Okay.
Slide number 2. I changed things a little bit. So I took this slide and I chopped off the line portion of the tangent. So I just took a point outside the circle, that point B, and any point outside the circle will form two lines of tangency with a circle. Okay, it's like taking a baseball and pinching it with your fingers. You're going to hit it in 2 points. So now we have 2 points of tangency, and those tangent lines became what's called tangent segments. There's one here, and there's one here. So AB and DB are tangent segments. If I was to draw that orange line back in from C to B, I would have two right triangles, but I don't care about that right now. What I do care about is the fact that these two lines are going to be equal to each other. If I take a different point outside the circle, let's suppose I put a point over here, call it X. From X, there would be two tangent lines to the circle. I think I might be able to draw these in. They would look something like this. Okay. And in that case, this would be equal to that. Not all the tangent segments are equal to each other, but tangent segments from the same point outside a circle would be congruent to each other. Okay, and then I could change colors here to red and draw in another radius here, and all of a sudden I got all kinds of craziness going on here where all of these are right angles. Okay. If you kind of understand what's going on, you'll probably be able to see the different types of problems now. You're going to be doing a lot of right triangle stuff. Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Be careful with where the hypotenuse is. These tangent segments are seldomly, if ever, hypotenuses. They're always one of the legs of the triangle. The hypotenuse is that line that connects the point outside the circle to the center. So these there's a hypotenuse, and there's a hypotenuse. Okay? Rumors? Questions? Zoomers? Questions? Awesome. Okay, so day 4 homework will be your homework over the weekend. Both day 3 and day 4 will be due on Monday. We'll spend some time going over the problems from both. If you have no other questions, I'm going to slap you guys into breakout rooms and unlock the quiz. If you are sharing a desk with somebody, you need 2 boards and 2 metal clips in that Tupperware bucket. Come get them now. I'll show you what to do with them in a second. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I lied. Come back. No, you guys are, I'm talking to them.
2 boards and 2 of these?
2 boards and 2 clips.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get that one.
Boards each.
Nope, 2 boards for the pair, a board each, and a clip each. Bobby, go to your breakout room. Okay, so these are privacy screens. Look over here. Metal clip on deck. Board handle up.
Wait, so which side do I block? This side or?
Put it right there.
Oh,
Underneath the wall. You can't trust her. Hey, look at her. No! She's a shifty character.
I thought we were doing this side. I thought we were gonna work in groups for a second.
No, don't be silly.
Wait, I don't know how to do this.
Quiz is up. Go ahead and get started.
Oh my gosh. So wait, do the Zoomers get to work in?
Nope, nobody's working together. Everybody's flying solo.
They're individual.
They're in individual break rooms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
They're even shiftier than me. I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. And I could probably throw some of them pretty far. Here you go, senor. Get down.
Mr. Reedy,
Yes, Bobby?
for some reason, it kept saying joining room 12, but
Yeah.
I kept saying that I kept loading, I never joined anything.
Oh, all right. Hold on. I'll throw you in. What,
Yeah.
you want to go? You want to go back to 12, or how about lucky 13? That's a good number.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. Try that.